welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am doing a Primark haul. Now if you don't know me, I absolutely adore Primark and I've been very sad that it's been shut the last however many months it's been now. But on Monday, the one just gone, the 15th of June, Primark was allowed to open as all non-essential shops in the UK were able to open again, which is very, very exciting because to me it seems like we're getting back to a little bit of a normality, which is just amazing. Now, what I went to was the one in the Trafford Centre in Manchester. That's actually one of their brand new stores that Primark have got, and it was set to open the week before lockdown started in the UK, which was on the 23rd of March. So they were due to open the week before and they never did because people just weren't going out shopping, and I think we all knew that a lockdown was coming, so they delayed the opening of the store until Monday the 15th, as that's when they were allowed to reopen. And so today is Friday the 19th of June. I went and I absolutely loved it. So I did have to queue outside for a little bit. I probably only waited about 5 minutes max. I think there was about 10 people in front of me. When I left, oh my lord, was there a queue when I left. So I'm very glad that I went first thing in the morning. And you know what, it was a really lovely shopping experience. There was plenty of hand sanitizer about, all the clothes were spread out, everyone was just being very considerate of each other's as well. And yeah, I just really enjoyed it and I absolutely adore Primark, and they had really, really nice stuff in as well. So if you want to see what I've picked up from Primark, then please keep watching. Changing it up a bit, I've got an iced coffee today. So I have two bags. I have one big one and one little one like this, and this came to £131. So I'm just literally going to pull items out of the bag. I think I'm going to start with the bigger one first because that's got majority of clothes in, and then I'm going to move on to the little one because that's got accessories and other little bits in as well. I am going to film try on clips as well, and I'm going to slot them in between each item. I am 6 foot tall and I am a size 10. Well, a size 10 on the top. I kind of vary size 10 to 12 on the bottom. So when I insert the try on clips, I'll show you what they look like on me. The first thing's very boring. It's a bra. I was in desperate need of a new white bra and I absolutely love these multi-way ones by Primark. This was £4, yeah, and the straps come off and you can do so many different types of straps with them, become strapless. I was just in desperate need of a white bra, so here is said white bra. Now this was the very first thing that I saw when I walked into the store, and I love it, but I don't like it at the same time, if that makes any sense. God, this is starting off well, isn't it? So basically this is the top. So it's this white mesh polka dot top with kind of this detailing in the middle, and it's this detailing that I'm a little bit unsure about. Now there was a top that I absolutely wanted from Primark just as lockdown happened. It was kind of similar to this, but it didn't have this and was more of like a blouse, but this kind of material, and I couldn't see it for the life of me in my Primark that I went to. So this was £8 and I got this in a size small. The one good thing with Primark, although their fitting rooms aren't open at the moment to obviously help prevent the spread of coronavirus, they are allowing you to return items, and then what they do is they keep them in their warehouses for 72 hours to almost let any bugs that are living on the fabric die off, essentially. Right, next up are these. So these are some paper bag denim shorts. Now I saw these and I just love the paper bag effect. I especially love it on me because my waist is kind of the smallest area of my body and I like accentuating my waist, and it kind of, the way that these almost look kind of tight, kind of balloon style-ish. So it looks like they are going to cover up my hips, which is just a godsend to me. The one issue I do have with some shorts is that they don't quite cover me. So because I am very tall and I've always had this problem, some shorts don't cover my arse essentially. But I saw these were £13 and I got these in a size 10 because they did look a little bit bigger. Yeah, love these. Next up is another item, and that is, I'm trying to show you this. They are this. So these are the vintage ripped mum jeans, and It says these were £17, but on my receipt they're actually 15. They're £15, and I got these in a size 10 as well. And now I have Primark mum jeans before and I love them. I think they're such a flattering fit. They do come up quite high-waisted as well, which is another bonus because then they're really flattering. They suck you in at the waist and then kind of hide all your bits that you don't want people to see. I love this detailing that they're ripped. So yeah, and they're cuffed at the end and you can roll them up or roll them down as you like. And I think you could easily dress these up or dress these down. So yeah, really, really happy with these. Hopefully they fit. Next up is another pair of mum shorts. Now, I'm kind of umming and ahhing about these. I got these in a size 12 purely because when I picked up the size 10, it looked like age 10 rather than size 10. So I went with a 12. The one issue, I think this is going to be way too big around my waist. These were £10. Now I have got a pair very, very similar that in almost like a lighter denim from Zara that I wore to death last year when I was in Disneyland in Florida, because even though they were denim, they were flattering on me, but they weren't getting hot and sweaty. So that was the one thing I loved about mum shorts. So when I saw these, I was like, oh, I don't have this kind of denim. I'm going to try them on and see. They might be too big, and so I might have to change them for another size, but hopefully they're nice. Right, next up is this. So this is just one of their simple plain black tees, and this was £3. And again, I got this in a small. They had so many different colours of this, although the only colour I could find in my size was black, because although I went first thing in the morning, it was very busy by the time I got there. So, and I think this week they've just been inundated with customers, so a lot of their stock was down to kind of limited sizes. So I picked up this. I mean, you can't go wrong with these sort of underneath kind of big flowy shirts, or these are just basics with shorts and sandals in the summer. I just love them. I think there was a nude colour and there was almost like a minty green / khaki colour that was really nice, but again they either had size 4 or size 20, so had to go with black. But you can never go wrong with black, really, can you? Right, next up are 2 tops for Will, my boyfriend. So these are the Primark Muscle Fit tops. I got them in a size medium for him. I got in black and white, and they are £3.50 each. He basically lives in black and white t-shirts, so, and I always steal them because I don't know, I always just end up with them at my flat rather than his house. So they're for him. How exciting. Next up is another bodysuit. Another bodysuit? No, we haven't had a bodysuit yet. A bodysuit, and this was £4, and this again, this is in a size small and in black. They had so many different bodysuits in the Primark that I went to. They did have a really, really nice black bodysuit that wasn't in this like ribbed material. It was just kind of plain, but it had detailing underneath the cups and was really nice, but again, didn't have my size. So I feel like I'm going to have to make a trip back. I feel like I might have to take some of this back because I can't justify spending £131 in Primark. Or can I? Yeah. Again, another simple basic. You just can't go wrong with these, and I loved it that much. I picked it up in white. I see a theme in my wardrobe that I don't really wear any other colours than black and white. But yeah, can't go wrong with some bodies. These were jeans, shorts, skirts, underneath stuff, and for £4 each, they're really not bad, and they're really soft as well. They're nice material. So yeah, that's them. Very dry from talking. Right, we're actually on to the last of the clothes items now. And these are for me, but I feel like I'm gonna have to take these back because I think these are gonna be way too big. So these are a pair of men's joggers. These were £10, and these are the cuffed leg joggers, and they're in kind of like this creamy colour. The one thing I liked about them is that they were cuffed at the end, because their jogger section in the girls, I do like the girls joggers, however in the men's they're much slouchier on me and I just prefer them to lounge about and in the house. Now I got this in a large because they didn't have a small or a medium, so I thought I'm gonna get a large. To be fair, I'm hoping it fits. I have a feeling these are gonna be too big and I'm gonna have to send them back, because I was actually looking for some joggers for Will, but I couldn't find any that he wanted. I was on FaceTime to him trying to find a pair of joggers, but there was none that he wanted. So I saw these and I need a new pair of joggers in this kind of shade. So I thought I'd try the large because they are drawstrings, so I can pull them in if I needed to. But they might be going back because I have a feeling they'll be too big. Right, that's the big bag done. So moving on to the little bag. This one, so this has mainly just got accessories and other little bits in. Since first, tights. I'm a children's nurse. I often wear dresses. I don't really tend to wear trousers and tunics. I wear dresses. I need black tights to wear with them. I rip them all the time. Got these ones, either the 60 denier. I don't know how you say it. 60 ones. And these were £3.50. I got these in large purely because when I looked on the sizing at the back, UK sizing from 6 to 12, and then if you're over 5'9", then they recommend that you get a large. Now, if you go into Primark, you can't not pick up these. You get 100 oval ones, and these were 90p. I prefer the oval ones because they are slightly bigger than the small round ones, and so you don't waste as many, if that makes sense, in when you're using them. And I also use these if I really need to help soak off some eye makeup on. So what I'll do is I'll soak these pads in micellar water, and then I'll just place them and soak them on my eyes to try and get if I've got waterproof mascara on or something. But yeah, I feel like if you go into Primark and you don't pick up these, then what have you been doing in Primark? That's all I'm saying. Oh, hair clips. So I got this pack of 6 for £1. These are kind of the big clips. Oh, I can't, they're all sewn in there. But basically they look like this. I will probably use these when I'm doing my hair, or I've just got a hair bubble in it today, but if I needed to clip it back for whatever reason, or sometimes if I'm like running out the house to do a couple of errands, I might just throw this on top of my head and pin it in place. I just think you can't go wrong with these. They had completely different sizes as well. They didn't have any of the really big ones because I did kind of want to get one of them as well, because I noticed that they're coming slowly back into fashion. Throwing it back way back to the 90s. But yeah, for 6 for £1. Can't go wrong. I got some socks. Now, these socks make me slightly emotional. Okay, emotional is probably the wrong word, but these are some trainer socks but from Kappa. Now, the only reason I know who Kappa are is from the festival. So I was not planning to go this year. Well, me and my boyfriend were kind of being swayed by our best friends because they were going as a couple to Kappa and we were doing Awakenings, and we basically were going to come back from Awakenings and then fly out to Kappa. But alas, they've all been cancelled anyway, so we don't need to worry about that. But I saw these trainer socks and I just saw Kappa and I was like, I need to have these in my basket, because at least then I'm somehow getting to a festival of some sort. I know Kappa is its own brand in its own right, but I know it from the festival, so apologies if there's any Kappa fans out there. But you get a pack of 3 and these were £3. Right, next up I picked up some face masks. So I love face masks, especially sheet masks. You can't go wrong with them. So I picked up the plumping sheet mask with vitamin E, the moisturising sheet mask with avocado, and then the brightening sheet mask as well. And this has got vitamin E in too. So this one was £1.50 and then these two were 80p. To be fair, the Primark in the Trafford Centre had a really, really nice beauty section, but it wasn't as big. Actually, no, I'd say it probably was the same size as the Primark in centre of town in Manchester. However, the Primark in the centre of town is definitely bigger than the Trafford Centre one. So that is one thing I did notice, that they didn't have everything that I normally see in Primark when I go to the one in town. So that's just one thing, if you live in the Manchester area, to bear in mind. The bigger Primark is still in town. But yeah, I love these sheet masks. I'll do them probably once a week or maybe twice a week. I'll try and do them. I'll pop these in the fridge to make sure that they're really cool when I put on my face. And they're all made in Korea. And we know what the Koreans do with their skincare, because it's amazing. Next up is this. These are two little exfoliating face pads, and these were £2. Now, essentially, I'll just open them so you can see what they look like. Oops. So this is what they look like. So essentially you put your fingers in there, and then they're not hot, coarse, and they're not really harsh. They feel nice and gentle on the skin, but enough to exfoliate the face. And I'm guessing what you do with them is that you pop whatever product you want to on this, and then just exfoliate your skin like this and help remove any dead skin cells. So I am really looking forward to using these. I am really trying to invest in taking care of my skin and making sure that I always clean my skin. So yeah, very, very excited to use these, and these were so inexpensive as well. Next up, I've got this 5-pack of mini powder puffs. Now, I've heard so many makeup influencers and YouTubers and makeup artists rave so much about using powder puffs, purely because what happens is that the powder puff really collects lots of powder essentially, and then when you're patting it onto the skin, you're kind of really forcing that powder into your skin. While with a brush, it's a bit more of a slight wash of powder. So I'm going to try and use these to try and help really press my powder into the skin, and hopefully this will help my makeup last all day. Next up, I got 2 pens. So these were both £1.50 each. To be fair, I don't actually know if these write in black. I really hope they do, but I got one with a gem on top and one as a unicorn. I always love to have nice pens at work, or fancy pens, or kind of kid-friendly pens I should say. So hopefully these are black. If not, then I'll just use these to make my list at home. There's a few more accessory bits to go, but I'll show you these. So these are actually a pair of shoes that I picked up. Now these were £10 and I got them in a size 7, and they are just these kind of very square block heel sandal shoes. Now I saw it was Laura Miko. She is a YouTuber here on YouTube. And I saw her do a Primark haul, and then I think she picked these up, or she picked something up very, very similar, and I just absolutely fell in love with them. And when I saw them, for me as well, because they don't have a massive heel, my boyfriend is the same height as me, so if I go out in heels, I do go out being taller than him, and I know that's not a problem, and I've done it before going out in heels, especially at New Year. We were out in Albert Schloss and I was wearing my big heels and I didn't even care. There is always something in the back of your mind that, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm sure girls out there will understand. I just love these. I can't wait to style them with something. I think even these with like a pair of jeans and a nice top for when the bars finally open for like summer drinks would be so nice. I've just realised, I'm looking in my bag and I've realised I'm missing something. Purely because the next 2 products that I picked up are from the Andrew Fitzsimons range, and I definitely picked up a texturising spray. Anyways, in Primark there is a really, really nice hair care range by a professional hairdresser called Andrew Fitzsimons. The stand wasn't that massive in my Primark, but he has had an ongoing collection with them, but I've never been able to get my hands on any of it. So today I did, and I managed to get the Repair hair mask and then the Luxe hair oil. I did also try and pick up the texturising spray, but that seems to have gone missing, so maybe I put it back down, or maybe the girl didn't scan it. But anyways, so the hair mask was £3.50. They did a shine one or a repair one, and I thought, my hair at the moment, I only had it cut pre-lockdown, but it's just been so frizzy at the moment and I just can't get to grips with it. And I've been using my hair mask regularly that I normally use, and they are helping, but I just thought I'd try a different one and see. And this, it doesn't have a massive scent to it, but it does smell really nice. It just smells really clean and fresh. But yeah, so that was £3.50. And then they also did this hair oil, which again was £3.50. My aim is to just use this when I get out the shower to provide especially my ends with some extra moisture, and to kind of help smooth my hair before I blow dry it or let it air dry. Hopefully these will help tame my frizz. I mean, they don't claim to do that, but I'm just hoping anything will help tame my frizz at the moment. Okay, moving on to some jewellery section. What are we doing? I picked up these 2 packs of earrings. I have already put a pair in today. This pack was £2, and these are almost like tiny little hoops like this. I want to start getting back into wearing earrings because I don't really wear much jewellery anyways, but I'm trying to force myself to wear some more. I really like these. I think these are really, really flattering, and they just kind of add a little bit of sparkle into your day. And then I also picked up these. So again, these were £2 as well, and they had a mixture of studs and then dangly earrings. Is that what they're called? That's what I called them as a kid. And I just thought, again, these were really simple. And then these ones I could still wear to work because they are very simple and stud-like. I'm gonna give these a go. And again, £2, and I got 6 pairs on there, and I got 6 pairs on there. And then I picked up this. Now this is a little perfume. So this is Blush Delight and this was £3.50. I don't actually know what it smells like because they had no testers out. So I just picked up this one, hoping that it smells nice. I just thought I'm going to throw this in my car or something and then I can just have a little bit of a spritz and freshen myself up because it's really, really small. They had loads of different scents. They had this kind of size, they had even smaller, or they had bigger and like up the size chart you want to go. Yeah, hopefully this smells nice. Do you know what? I'm actually going to open this now. Do you know what? That actually smells really nice. That's really floral. That's really, really nice actually. It's really subtle floral, but it's not too overpowering, but it's enough that you can smell it's there. I'm proud of myself for picking this one. Yes. Right, the last couple of bits now are makeup-y bits. First thing I picked up was these. These are the Sosu lashes and these are in the style Paris. Love the Sosu lashes, they're really inexpensive, £5. I can reuse them over and over again. My favourite style is the London ones, but they didn't have the London ones in stock. They had so many different styles. They had the Sosu brand, they had the Girls with Attitude lashes, they had the baby doll lashes. One thing I did notice actually is they didn't have any of their own lashes in, which I was very surprised at. I mean, you can never have too many lashes as a girl, can you? I got this, which was the Wonderlash mascara. This was £3. Open it up. Basically saw the packaging and was like, yeah, I'll take that. So it looks like this on the inside. It says lengthen, define and lift. And that's what the wand looks like. It's a very plasticky wand. To be fair, I'm not bothered whether I prefer plastic or fibre wands. I'm really not that bothered. As long as they do the job and lift my lashes, then I'm sold. Hopefully this works. And for £3, can't go wrong even if it doesn't really. So the last two products were these. So this is the My Perfect Colour Foundation Pressed Powder and I got this in number 6 Cool Sand. And then I got the Brow Fix Tinted Brow Gel and this was in the shade Brown. This was £2 and this was £1.50. Again, really, really inexpensive. I've heard so many good things about these pressed powders, so I just thought I had to pick one up. I have got the Primark foundations, so I've got this already, and this is actually in Cool Sand, but I've just remembered that I have a darker one that I currently am using because I'm a bit tanned. So I probably have picked up a powder that's too light, but either way I can use this under my eyes. And yeah, it's just like this, a pressed powder, and it comes with a little puff as well. So yeah, love that. And then this brow gel. Why do they make this so difficult to get into? Hallelujah. So this is the brow gel. And it looks like that. It's on a really, really small brush. I'm hoping that this is dark enough. It looked a lot darker in the bottle, but it was either light brown, which was going to be way too red toned for me, this brown, or black. So went with the brown, hoping for the best. So that was everything that I picked up from Primark. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'm a little bit of a Primark addict and I probably go once a month and have a big blowout and just spend it on my card and then my bank account hates me the next day. But it's okay. I would definitely recommend getting down to your local Primark. They are really, really helpful, the staff in there. They are a mixture of whether they're wearing masks or not. I think it is at staff discretion whether they do. But there are plenty of hand sanitizer stations around. They've spread all the clothes out and people obviously are advised not to pick up the clothes unless they want to buy them. So if I've inspired you, please enjoy your local trip down to Primark. I hope you guys have enjoyed and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!